Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the exercise of the day with me, Keith Putnam. So today's exercise of the day, I'm going to talk a little bit about the bicep curl. Everyone's always concerned in building their bicep and flexing. So today, my pieces of equipment are dumbbells and resistant band. I'm going to talk a little bit about the resistant band. So I primarily do, when it comes to strength training, probably a fair amount more with the band than with free weights or seated machines. So a resistant band, they come in many colors, they come in many thicknesses, and the cost of something like this can be anywhere from about $5 to about $25. And usually you can buy different sets of these. So each color or thickness represents a different weight and resistance. But today I'm going to talk about proper form with the resistant band and why you should probably pick one up. It's easily accessible, it's easy to travel with. You can stuff this right in your shoe when you travel. You can put it with your clothes, and it weighs next to nothing. So I do a lot of my strength training with the resistant band. So resistant band bicep curls today. So with the bicep curl and the band, you're initially going to step on the band with both feet. If the band you have is too tight or there's way too much tension for you, you just go to 1 foot. But I'm going to demonstrate initially here the 2 foot on the band bicep curl. So standing nice and tall, chest is high, looking forward. I'm going to go with my palms facing outward. My elbows are tight to my side. Then I start with some tension on my palms and hand. So my bicep is already activated. I have a slight bend in my elbow. Then I'm going to raise up towards my shoulders, a little pause. That's the flexion right there. And then we're going to go back down. This is the eccentric part of the movement. And this is where I see everybody make a mistake with this movement. So as you can see how slow I'm going. Then I stop at a point where there's still tension on the band. I don't let it drop. When you let the band just drop by your side, there's no tension, and the exercise essentially is over and done with. So keep a little bit of tension there, and then come back up, the curl, the concentric movement. Now back to the eccentric, gravity, the band pulling you down, fight it. Your core is nice and tight here. You're working that two-headed muscle known as the bicep, hence bi, meaning two. So it's the bicep brachia, two-headed muscle. So repetition count with the band here, depending on your strength, can be anywhere from 10 repetitions to upwards of 20, depending on how strong that band you have is. So as I said before, if you find it too challenging with both feet on the band, you go to 1 foot on the band, and then the same thing. Up, concentric, slow, eccentric. Up, concentric, flowing back down, eccentric. Watch the down phase. Bicep curl, resistant band. Nice and controlled movement, working the muscle. Put that muscle to work here. So this also can be done seated. So if you have a chair, in my case here, I'm at the State Forest, you just take a seat and same thing applies. Curling, coming back towards those knees, find that tension spot and find some flow. So easily done in a seated position as well. So you can use bands if you happen to find yourself with not the greatest balance. Just take a seat, same thing. So great piece of equipment. I'm going to give you a side profile as well here. So both feet or 1 foot on the band, standing nice and tall, palms are out, elbows tight to your side. I got resistance on the band now. Up, curling, coming back down, nice and controlled. Find that tension point and repeat. So the muscle, the bicep, is a flexion muscle. So as you curl, it becomes smaller, and as you come down, it extends. So great piece of equipment, the resistant band. Now I'm going to move on towards what most people have access to are dumbbells. So there's many variations of dumbbell curls. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what you should be doing, similar to with what we did with the band. So palms are out, elbows are tight, and you're just coming up nice and controlled. Find a weight that works for you, and take your time on that down phase. And remember not to rock. Don't rock back and forth, don't arch your back. Use a weight that you can control. So this is palms out, bicep curl. You can do alternating, turning your wrist, bicep curl. Each variation kind of challenges the bicep a little differently. There's hammer curls, where you're holding it vertical, the weight itself, and coming down. But be mindful, don't pick a weight where it's requiring you to swing your energy and your weight, arching your back. That's a great way to get injured. So side profile, I'm gonna do nice and controlled, alternating bicep curls with dumbbells. Use a weight that you can get to at least 10 repetitions. You can do 3 sets. Take your time. And also, once again, if you find yourself with not the greatest balance, take a seat, bring it from your side, and curl. Bring that weight underneath your chin, come back down. Once again, nice and controlled. So the exercise of the day, bicep curls with resistant band and dumbbells. So great stuff. Give this one a chance at home, but I highly recommend finding the band. This way you can travel with it, and if you don't have access to a gym, you can facilitate getting a good workout still. And I'm going to show you guys here in other videos how to do many variations and many exercises with that band. So for its small price, it's worth every penny. So resistant band training, highly recommend it. Hope you're doing well. Remember us at the YMCA. Stay safe, be well, and when you can help somebody, get out there and help. I'll see y'all soon.